I think that's one of the epic moments of 2020. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's always been a minute on my channel, clearly. Anyway, it's been a long time since I did a sit down video, so I'm really excited. First of all, last week was one shoutful week for me. That is why my voice is like this. And secondly, I'm coming to you guys with line eyebrows today. Please, I could not be bothered. There's already so much to do in this life. Like, I couldn't be bothered. I just lied down and I woke up and my eyebrows were in a line. Okay, so we're dealing with it. All right. Anyway, let's get into this video. In this video today, we are talking about a review of 2020. I know it's like what, mid-January when I'm doing this, but that's going to be part of my review. I'm talking about the personal review, I'm talking about the general review, how 2020 was for, at least like generally, basically, and for me personally, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, so stay tuned to see what I have to say. So as usual, I am going to be looking here because I don't have everything in my head. If now I'll never remember anything. But yeah, so the first things first is 2020 started with a lot of hype. Okay, people were generally just energetic. Guys had plans for this year. Guys had like, first of all, there was a lot of review for 2010 from 2010 to 2020. You know, it was a whole decade affair. People were like making 10-year goals. Yani, guys were just in a mood. Guys were just all out there for the year. Like, to be quite frank, so many people were happy about this year. So many people were happy about the newness of the decade. So many people were happy about the transformations from 2010 to 2020. Like, clearly there's been so much. Wow. Music wise, technology wise, oh my god. Even for me personally, 2010 and 2020 and the changes that have happened, even just on YouTube, you know. So generally, guys are so hyped and like prepared for the next decade, and like they've seen how much they can accomplish in, you know, in the space of 10 years, and guys are just like, okay, let's do this. And so guys are out here with new year revolutions to kill, but life was just looking at us like that. And the fact that COVID-19 was already a thing. COVID-19 was already a major thing because it clearly started in 2019. But I think guys didn't expect, I mean, we never had spare hits. Nobody thought that it was going to take such a huge toll and a long time with us. Nobody could think that it will actually stop like the way it did. So, they're getting very scared, you know. The amount of death was outrageous, especially at the beginning. It was like shocking. It was like, what? You know, so guys, really lockdown everywhere and people just changing. Well, not yet everywhere. At the beginning, it was not lockdown everywhere, but the major countries started experiencing lockdown. But you know what I found most interesting for me was an irony that what brought the world so much joy, so much joy in a period of, you know, amidst all that sadness and all that loss and everything, were coffin dancers. Wow. I mean, I get the point, but it was crazy, wasn't it? It's just so crazy that coffin dancers were the ones that were able to bring guys laughter in the midst of so much death. So guys dancing with dead bodies made people laugh when others were dying. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. But let me tell you something. I guess, I don't know, many people didn't know that, but coffin dancers have been a very prominent thing in West Africa. Last decade, actually, a lot of people just always incorporated, I hope that's the correct English, coffin dancers in their funerals, you know. So it was a very normal thing. Some going south, some just killing a dead body, and others just really animating. So it was crazy that these guys could not only animate during burials, they could animate, in fact, actually, they're animating worldwide burials internationally. Anyways, for me, that was one crazy thing about 2020. Another one is challenges were just off the hook, okay? TikTok came up real strong and powerful. Everybody trying to be on social media a lot more. And, you know, so challenge back to back, especially because now a lot of the world by March, you know, somewhere, First of all, February was hot. With Valentine is coming. Where is your girlfriend? Anyway, by February, March, many other states in the world are beginning to go on lockdown, in Africa, in so many places. And so guys are at home, so many people are at home. This is a period where almost everyone in the world is like at home. Once the sky was clear, the roads were clean, so pollution was very disappeared. But one of the challenges, like the major challenge that started the challenge trend basically was Don't Rush Challenge. And I jumped on that challenge. I wasn't on TikTok for a very long time, as in until mid year. But I did Don't Rush because I saw it really early and I was like, this is so creative. And in that period I felt like it was a very good way to bond with like my friends who were willing to do it, the rest of you, but it's okay, it's fine, obviously. Bond with people who are willing to do those challenges and just, we just do something fun together and it's like we're together but we're not together. Yeah, it definitely became sour. It was a lot of Don't Rush happening. But yeah, I think it was beautiful. And we just saw girls popping in the streets, okay? Excuse me, but African girls are doing that thing. They were just doing that thing. They were just doing it anyhow. It was nice. I jumped on the Don't Rush challenge. I have a clip, I'll insert it, or if I can, because I have a clip out. If I can insert it, I'll insert it. Ended up liking the Don't Rush song way after the challenge, like way into the middle of the year. I listened to it one day randomly, and I was like, it's actually a banger. Like, it's a nice song. Oh my god. And so yeah, the girls still listening to it, and it is what it is. Clearly, that's what I picked from 2020. Social media was just the major platform for almost everything. TikTok was like, I can't explain it. I guess there are statistics about how much TikTok grew in 2020, how many more people were chilling on social media. Do you know how many ring lights sold in 2020? Yeah. People who started businesses in 2020 around lighting and camera and vlogging equipment, let me tell you, they were balling because guys just literally said that everybody was doing lives. Like every show became an online shows. Even our bigger words, even the major things that we look up to on worldwide basis, like Oscars, we'll say Oscars. But basically, those major things, that's the Met Gala. We started seeing the importance of the real life. We started seeing the importance of just going out, people. But yeah, a lot of these things went online. Guys were just TikToking, guys are just doing live videos, guys are showing people new skills, and I really appreciate that because many more people tapped into their creative side. Which I think is a good thing. For me, that's part of the essence of living. Just what has God given you? So how can you bring it out there? How can you fulfill your purpose in that dimension on your talent? Yeah. So a lot of things went on Zoom. A lot of online hosts. I just think it's a beautiful thing. But the bigger thing of tapping into your creative aspects. In different ways, by the way, not just the ones who are sitting behind the ring lights and the cameras. They're also just the guys who were doing memes for us out here. Please, we appreciate you. For the meme lords that were just sharing memes, we really appreciate you. We don't look down on you. You all gave us life and joy this period, okay? Another thing that became very, very common this year was people really just looking for other ways to make money. Okay, guys are just going into, all right, now that I'm at home, how am I gonna do this? Like, first of all, a big shout out to my auntie. I almost was not sure I did this, but I think I saw my auntie really, like, she adapted real quick, and I think that's all the beautiful things. Like, guys had to adapt, So, because there was a lot of loss, we'll get into the negative part. But basically, I just saw her adapt, and she came through for all of us, man. Basically, all of us. Anyway, guys are looking for ways to make money, and one of the ways was affiliate trading and forex trading. Is it just me? But anytime I put on Google, YouTube, the only thing I start seeing is how to make money. If you want to make money in 1 week, join so and so trade, and so trade, and make with just 1,000 shillings, with just 200 francs, you can make 1 million in 2 months. No, not even 2 months. We're telling you 1 million in 1 week. Oh, you buy the new iPhone next. First of all, why does an iPhone come out in 2020? Why? That's a whole other topic. But yeah, anyway, the long and short is, guys really went into forex trading, and I was one of them. I looked into that personally. And I actually had some discoveries, because forex trading looks like something that was very far-fetched, very Western world wise. But I tried to find people, within Africa and around, very around me. And I came across a couple of young guys actually. They've been doing forex trading for 4 years. And they've actually broken it down in a very good way. Like, I just, oh my god, that book is not here, but I'll show you guys. I'll insert a clip about the book. Basically, I've written so many books detailed in ways to actually go about forex trading properly. Let me put it out there properly. It's not gonna happen in 2 weeks. Relax. Those are lies that the internet tells you. So yeah, guys, we're looking for new ways, and forex trading was popping. Affiliate trading, everybody trying to sell on social. Hey, social. Everybody trying to sell on social media. Thank you. For me, one of the best parts of 2020 is that it created a lot of social awareness. Guys became more aware of the things happening around them. That is why guys were bold. I don't know if people were just now, they had more time on their hands to actually focus on people matters, but Black Lives Matters became a thing. NSAS became a real thing. I mean, those are things that people have been dealing with for years, but for now, guys are just like, okay, you know what, we actually have time to attack you, and we're gonna attack you. Like, y'all cannot keep treating us like this. The Anglophone crisis, it's been going on for like 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And slowly it's dying down, but there was a lot of noise made around that. There was the things happening in Congo, the maltreatment happening in Congo, the human rights, the human trafficking happening in Ivory Coast and other parts of West Africa, the women issues happening in, rape and gender-based violence basically happening in the southern parts of Africa. They were all really, like, people were so vocal about these things on social media, which really created change, created so much impact. Like, guys became so aware of the people around them, and that's one of the beautiful things about social media. Who could ever imagine that in a period where guys actually have to be home is when guys actually get together, for a cause? I just found that so beautiful. There were the people who blew in 2020. Okay, there were the people who just popped up, the likes of Aziad, Elsa, Majibo. Those are people who social media just popped them up really nicely. TikTok was good for them, and so many other people on TikTok, basically not just in Kenya and other places. I'm just talking Kenya because that's what I know. But actually, yeah, comedy from different parts, even so many Cameroonian comedians really came out strong in 2020, because first of all, the state of the world was enough for you to make so much comedy about. So guys really came out. So many companies and brands realized the importance of online personalities, because they were now the ones who had following. They were the ones who could actually gather people, because they've been doing that, and more people had time to follow up with their favorite online influencers. So on that note, politics took very interesting turns. In fact, Kenyans have a meme where they say that this year was very short. 2020 was short. It started with January, February, March. Then it went into Corona, Jerusalem, and VDI. Anyway, and for me, one of the biggest and most beautiful things that 2020 did to Africa is it put Africa on the map on such a grand level, you guys. Like, we cannot ignore the Dawn Rush challenge. We cannot say we don't see it. Everybody became smart and witty, and it went far and wide. We thank you for our uncle. He's been doing his work since. He's finally done something big odds on Africa. Thank you so much. Going back to the likes of Elsa, Elsa just blew up, y'all. Elsa blew up. Even our awards, the social media awards began to feature more African content, like content creators, like the E People's Choice awards for online influencers where Elsa, Dima Ome, and other people featured. I think it's a beautiful thing. And actually, when this week that I'm making this video and this week that I'll actually post it is Black YouTube Content Creators Week, and we're for African content creators. And that was one of the good things. It really put Africa on the map. It brought Africa's cultures, trends like Queen, trends like there was Queen trend, there was African Queen trend, there were food trends, there were so many trends that put Africa on the map. So not just the negative sides of Africa were showing, the beautiful, the positive, the cultural, the food. Do you know how many people are trying to have egusi and fufu and gari nowadays in other parts of the world? People just trying to do mukbangs just because of 2020. I think 2020 was quite a good year too. There was a lot of social awkwardness. 2020 has created a lot of social awkwardness in some parts of the world. First of all, in Africa, we couldn't be on complete total lockdown. So many states in Africa couldn't be on total lockdown because people's source of living is being with each other, the face-to-face, the daily meeting. They couldn't do that online. We don't have the resources. So basically, slowing down this dealt so much with the economy. But the point in all of this is that because guys didn't get to see each other so often, coming back together has made things so socially awkward. Okay, when you see a friend down, you're just like, twice, say hi. You don't know what to do. You don't know if this person is okay, if you hug them, if you wanna, sometimes you wanna express love, but you're just like, hi. It gets so awkward. In fact, I remember at a certain point, I'll feel nervous if I go somewhere and we are many of us, or if we need to be, even a crowd of 5 would worry me. It would worry me. I know I went out with my friends, but that was after I had gone out a few times. I just didn't want to be in spaces so long with so many people. Not really because of Corona, because of what, the effect of sticking with social distancing in your head. So at a certain point now, it's like, why am I too close to you? This is not what I've been thinking about the whole day. You know what I'm saying? So it made things so socially awkward. That's just one of the cons of this year, I guess. Another con, something I really didn't want to focus on, because it was clear that the year was a sad year. Okay, it was a very clear year that the year was very, very sad for so many people. A lot of divorces, a lot of people went through a lot of depression. People lost jobs. I lost my job. And losing that job made me lose so many things I had planned for the year. I was fired up for content for you guys. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna be giving people goals bars left, right. But I remember even my aunt, when we had a conversation sometime, and she told me that life is never gonna be so good. So you cannot really blame life. You can't be there wallowing in your depression, whatever. You have to pick up, and that's different for different people. People take it at their different paces, which I think is okay. Well, I remember I made a video on the mental effects, of Corona, because it was real, man. It was very real. I lost many friends, and to be quite frank, many people lost so many people this year, not only due to Corona, maybe to other things, but the rate at which people died the rate at which people died in 2020, it was like anytime you hear about death, you're not so moved anymore. It became normal. It was like, oh, by the way, they died. It didn't hit the way the news for death used to hit at first. That's one of the cons. It was just one very sad year for so many people. Things went really south for so many people. So many people in so many ways. Even for me, every time that I make a video for you guys, it's honestly, or rather even for myself, it's honestly because I enjoy doing it. Because everything, if you guys ever see my setup, the struggle is real, man. The struggle is so real. Even bringing people to make the content I want to make, making it on time, it is so difficult, but I could not be defeated by that. I really have to get absorbed and you have to do what you have to do. 2020 was just, it had very positive sides, but it could also very much be trash. But going back to the flip side, so many people got married, so many people were booed off this quarantine. Excuse me. Vanessa Mudi and wrote to me, what was that all about? Why were people making others jealous? It's like if you are single this quarantine, we are sorry. We are sorry. Excuse me, y'all are looking too cute. So many people are just looking so cute with their babes and bulls in their house. Oh my god. Wahala for who no get bill. Wahala for who no get bae. Wahala for who no get bae, please. It was real. Well, basically that was it for me. 2020, that was all about my 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and share. Thank you very much. And yeah, I wish you guys a beautiful 2020. Peace out.